Hello my friends, I'm Covey, and I'd like to be your new politician. We have a new party political movement. I'd like to give you a little information on what makes us different. In this political movement, this party that's been created, by the way, it's called Majority Votes Party. We simply designed and we set up a website so you the people vote the MLA as being your representative from our party. And our job would be is our website allows everybody who has voted that person in that area, all the constituents and all the voters of that area who have voted that MLA in for Majority Votes Party, is now allowed to vote in to our new online website, and you'll see the daily goings-ons of this MLA's daily jobs. Any major occurrence that should occur is placed on the website. Anything that would empower that MLA as a right of voting is placed upon the website, and that information allows that each person who logs in will see this information, be able to absorb it, read it, learn it, and understand it in a simplified effect, and give the direction of that person, that MLA, what their desire is by voting. That poll that is taken, the majority of whatever is decided, is the direction that that party member, our MLA, will decide to do. Instead of getting into a position of power like a politician usually represents as, and then they get into a position where now they're responsible for the people who are money lenders, because that's how political movements work, is it takes a lot of money. They bow down, and they even tend to back off on some of the promises that were made. In this instance, our politics, our party would never do that, because the website is your political person. The person who's underneath is only a glorified, no different than an actor or with a little bit of fame, never has any power. Their job is to enforce what the majority votes decides. You the people. Now imagine on a larger scale where we, the people, move this political movement into more sections of a city. Suddenly we find that we're able to allow all the people in different aspects everywhere to be able to absorb what's going on in the city and the areas that they're in, and make the changes in votes themselves by logging in and making poll votes. And majority votes is the direction that this will go, always. Now imagine it reaching to a size of a state or a province. God forbid it ever makes it to a country. I imagine that there will be a lot of difficulty, because it would literally empower the people again into a pure form of democracy. You would see again a direct, pure form of democracy where people are allowed to vote the laws and the changes that go on. We can create this pyramid-type system all the ways to the top, where the people in the top have no power, no difference than the famous actors we see on TV, because all the power will be segregated down to the bottom. So the only people we have to blame when the choices are bad comes will be ourselves. But you know what? I think it would be a lot better, because I believe, I have faith, and I have hope that the majority of people are good and decent and honorable, and we have ethics, and that it's a minority that we get punished for, that most of us are not violent and not harmful to one another. I would love to become neighborly again, and maybe if we change the direction where we all empowered ourselves, our own destiny, our own fate, maybe that would make the tipping balance. It is an idea, my friends. There may be flaws, because I am just a man. This information, of all these information directions shared to me, helped me come about with this. I'd like to give God praise for leading me in the directions, and that showing me the pieces of the puzzle. I think this would be like a wrench in the cog of the wheel of the machine that's grown from the world, the new world order. This would be it, my friends. If Greece and other countries learned of it, and started to do this? A website designated to allow the people to vote the direction. They can't stop us after that. Because if we put one person in power, they will always be engrossed and dragged into the direction where all of us as a majority, I believe, we don't want this. We don't want a one world government. They want a collectivism. The Borg gives you an example. If you know the Next Generation Star Trek, they literally want each of us to be a Borg. Have no individualism. What happens to your art? What happens to all aspects? That is what they're aiming for, my friends. Why can you not see this? And they use this commerce tool to take them to the top. And now they are empowered with military, and they can force this upon us. And they will show their true colors, I have no doubts, eventually, when truth be told, when we finally see. But right now, I believe this would be a wrench in the cog of their machines. It would break their machines. It would really create havoc. The Tea Party that happened in the United States sounded like a very noble, honorable thing. It came out of nowhere. Grassroots, they call it, because these people just wanted change. But of course, they keep getting a hold of and corrupting everything, or even manipulating it. They have control of the media. But how does the media attack a political person who says, you know what, I have no views. I follow the majority votes. If you want to yell at the people, you'll have to yell at all of them. My friends, give it a thought. God bless each and every one of you. All of you have an intelligence. Let's use it. Let's step forward. Let's stop this precipice that we are heading towards. Just because we are the wealthier of countries, we have yet to see. But we all know that it is not getting better. Not one person can tell me that our system is making things in a better atmosphere or an aspect. We are giving more and more and more money, and less money coming back to the people. Even the rich have less. It's the ultimate rich that are empowering themselves, the corporations that they own. They are a country of their own. Oh, my friends, please take these words a heed. Please think about this aspect. Carry it with yourself. Maybe you can expand on what I'm not even thinking on. There are brilliant men and minds and people, women, who can just create with their own. Do so. And I make a plea to you, the hackers, those ones who are not malicious, the ones who have the ethics, the ones who are out there fighting. They're at war underneath where we don't see. God bless each and every one of you to take the information to WikiLeaks, to go into those governments and bloody camera in its lack of minutes. Thank you, hackers. All of you people who the hackers and the crackers and the people who manipulate the softwares. God bless each and every one of you that have the ethics, and I hope you band together like they're taking down handfuls of them now. And I think that these people were making differences, and not in the legal aspects. There are ones out there that are doing it for the right, getting into the systems to bring the truth out. Not just to get in just to prove they can, but to get in and show the world some of the corruption and the evil that's going on underneath. And when you do, oh, God bless each one of you. I would love to shake every one of your hands. I wish I was gifted with even a smidgen of that ability. And you know what it comes from? Our children, our young, our youth. They're the ones that are going to be in power. They're the ones who can manipulate that system, who are at it even now. God bless you. Anyway, take care, my friends. This is Cubby. Later.